impressed. Very impressed. Thank you, Tracy. There she is. Lisa, I was just talking about the beautiful spread you created with this pack. So cute. And you guys are, I'm loving it because you guys are catching like the drift of where I was going when I created it. But let's go ahead and get started, you guys. So first things first, I did put the SHOP on a 40% off in honor of the Knicks winning and taking home the championship. So that is good news. Very excited. I'm actually happy that the games are over. Like, honestly, like, hopefully my husband doesn't hear me, but I was like, how many more wings and beers and like we can have? Every other day we're like making sure we're home in front of the TV or at the bar with a good seat to watch the game. I'm like over it. But listen, here we go. It's about to be football season, so we'll see what happens. With that being said, I do have 2 releases that I did in the last 24 hours. The first one being Fairy Garden, obsessed. This is a 70-page pack. Where did I pull 70 pages out? Well, I was in the hospital for a week, so I just kept putting pages together. With that being said, it is Gorgina. Love, love, love it. It's, like I said, 70 pages. I did a lot of like in-theme mushroom stuff, but to be honest, I almost could have called it Fairy Garden Junk Journaling or Junk Journal or something with the Junk Journal theme on it, because if you like my stuff that I've released with the junk journaling stuff to it, this is like almost the same with a little bit of a twist. With this one, I did want to have a lot of options for stickies and stuff like that, because we've been talking about how, you know, when you're in the summertime and you get into like a planner funk, you just really want a list or something to just jot down what you're doing and, you know, kind of keep it moving. So that's kind of the idea behind it. And you guys will see why I have 2 different types of mushrooms. These ones are kind of like rounded at the base here. And then these ones are more straight, and I use them for days of the week. So like you can put these on the page and then use the top of the mushroom to type like different things for that week. So that'll be super cute. Maybe we'll do a weekly for July using these so that you guys can see it. Then we did a bunch of more just like plain stickies with that same theme going on. I just needed a lot, to be honest. I wanted you guys to have a bunch of options. I did some with some lines in this like vintage style, obsessed. And then of course I needed to include some stamps. And then these are my date dots. They're like fairy doors. The only reason I didn't do mushroom doors, because I almost did, and then I remembered I have this pack which is called Totally Fungi, which I released last summer, I believe it was. And it was like this, it does have fairies in it too, so don't be afraid to like use them together. So the only reason I didn't do the mushrooms for the date dots was because you guys know I hate repeating stuff. So I had these in the SHOP already, and I just didn't want to put more of the same. So I just left it alone. And then these were like mushroom looking alphabets that I did. So I wanted to make sure it's different. So I did the fairy doors instead, and then the alphabet, if you notice, it's actually fairies in the background. So if you see, there's a pretty fairy in the background of those letters. So I did that for the letters in this one, and just like super cute stuff. Now you'll notice, because even my mom, when she was spell checking my stuff, she goes, you have the same stuff in different colors, whatever. These are more rounded. What are they for? So these ones are going to be so that we can use in the mushroom that is tilted. So these mushrooms that are kind of, I guess, tilted, I wanted to kind of have a rounded label that was plain by itself to put on there. You see now, Mom, why I repeated some stuff? Because the other ones are just like flat and straight, and those ones can be used on like any type of like piece of note or widget. But these ones, because they're a little rounded, they go perfect in the little stem of the mushroom. So that is the reason why I repeated some of the labels, because I know we love to have like options. So I did these labels rounded, and these ones are just kind of like straight. So then we get more mushrooms and fairies going on. And then this last page, I just had some stuff left over, and I threw it on here. Then the paper. Let's talk about the paper. What the hell is he doing? The paper is very much junk journaling style. And I just didn't know when to stop. So it just goes on for days, decades, honestly. And I just tried to like incorporate everything. Hey, Delilah. So you'll see fairies, you'll see like nighttime, very whimsical, very like enchanted. I just wanted options. I wanted you guys to have 1,000 options. Here's another thing, a little secret thing I'm going to give you guys. So if you notice, she's standing there, but she doesn't have any wings. No problem. What I did was I gave you guys some wings by themselves. Let me see if I remember where they are. Let me see. I don't remember where I put them, but I did put them in here somewhere. Here they are. So what I was thinking, right, when you see that paper in the dark and you can't see her wings, I thought it would be so cool and almost 3D looking to give her wings that are like colorful, even though she's in the dark. Let's try it, because I didn't even try it. It'll work. It'll work. It will work. Ha! That is gorgeous. Yep, that's what I wanted. So you can use those wings to put it on like any of the girls that look like they're standing there in the dark. There's a couple of pages I did like that. And then of course, I had to include some landscape. So I did landscape style. My landscape in this pack is a little different. I definitely was thinking, junk journaling. You feel free to take, I believe it's from the binder bundle. You can take binders and put them here in the middle if you wanted to. But I just love the simplicity of it. It's almost like you're looking at someone's junk journal and this is what you would kind of see. So thank you. So I did like a bunch of them like that. And then I wanted to kind of give it a different feel. So some pages will have like that they're kind of seamless going together, and others almost look like they're separated. That was done on purpose. Like this one's seamless. It kind of looks like it's together, but this one looks like it's separated. So there was a method to my madness. I definitely wanted, see, like this is another one that's kind of seamless and it goes together. But again, you can give her wings and they just look so pretty. Let me take it off. So that's what you're going to use the wings for in the pack. And then, of course, just way more paper. We're almost at the end here. So that is Fairy Garden. I know, right? It was, well, hopefully I can figure out what to use, because honestly, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, ooh, with all this paper, it's always hard. The other release I did, for those of you who know and love Simply Weekly, I released July. So July Simply Weekly, if you're a new planner, this is perfection of where to start, because it just makes everything so easy when you're learning digital planning. it could be overwhelming to understand, copying and pasting and when to copy, when not to copy, when to split the screen. So I created I created Simply Weeklies, and I've been doing them since January. So every month, towards the middle of the month, I always release next month Simply Weekly. So June is already in the SHOP. This is for next month. So this is July. And every single one of them have a different theme. So this one in particular for July, I went with watermelon. I just thought it was fitting, and I really haven't done any fruits on any of the previous ones. I think June I did beach. So I just wanted to stay kind of in the summer. And what you do is you click the planner, and it takes you to like your home page, and you get a whole month in review. So you have the whole month. You can use this to jot things down if you wanted to. And then you get a monthly goal and a brain dump. This is perfect, very simple, especially if you're learning. Or I actually decided I think I'm going to use these especially in the summer, because I haven't really been weekly planning as much as I normally do, but I still want the option to have somewhere to jot down. And this is super easy. I don't have to overthink it or create it, even though I also still use the ready to plan stuff. But sometimes you just want one place where everything is at. So I think I might try using this to simplify it, just to kind of see. But you do get the month overview. You get a place for your monthly goal and then your brain dump. This little button takes you back to this page because this is considered home. So you go there every time you press it. Then you get your week 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which this month has 5 weeks. And it's great because you get a little section where you can write things in, so you can keep it simple. And then I gave you weekly tasks, shopping list, this week's goal, and then like your schedule. And then you have a to-dos list. This is why I was thinking of using this, because with the to-dos list, even if I don't put where I'm at and I do that in my work planner, I can put like maybe appointments in here and kind of continue my weekly list and look here before I do my daily, if that makes sense. You also get a glimpse of the month of July. And then it's like that for every single week. So every single week, you're going to see the same template, which is why it's Simply Weekly, because it's just very, very easy to follow. Then you get a budget section for the month. So you can just kind of plan your budget. You can put what month it is, what you're trying to do, expenses, if you're trying to get to like a savings goal or whatever. So all of that is in there. And then you get budget notes, because of course they're separate. And then you get a savings tracker for your savings. Hope you keep them. Oh, I'm going to keep them going. As long as people still use them, I don't have a problem, because I'll give you a little secret. This has already been created in my thing. So all I do is I basically duplicate it. I change the name, the month. So if it's July going into August, I'll just change it from July to say August. And then I just change the colors of everything. And then I pick a theme. So I'll put a couple things here and there, a little bit of deco, but because it's so simple, hi Rilo, because it's so simple, I don't mind doing them. And then last but not least, you do get a notes page, which is always different. I always decorate it different. And I love the fact that you can duplicate them, because all you have to do is pull on the last page and you get as many notes as you want. So that's also a good way to kind of plan your month. It's called Simply Weekly because it's mainly a focus on the week, not really a monthly, even though you do get a monthly on here and you can use it. But if you have a monthly planner elsewhere, this is even like I had someone tell me that they use it specifically for doctor's appointments, which is actually a really good idea also. So just a couple ways to use it. And all of my Simply Weeklies come with a sticker sheet. So it kind of matches the theme. So this time, because it was watermelon, I threw in some of the watermelon stickers. And if you have other stickers, you can use them as well. But then I also did a little bit of 4th of July, because obviously July is big with 4th of July. So those are the 2 releases I did. I did the Fairy Garden and the Simply Weekly. Those are out. And 40% off. I believe it ends at midnight. So if you have anything you want to take advantage of, hey, Erica, be my guest. So let's get into it, because there's a couple things that I do want to kind of finish up. We also started doing the July Ready to Plan. So that means I still need a landscape planner. We have the first week, weekend, second week, weekend. Okay, so I'm kind of like halfway through. So I'll probably get this out as well in the next couple days. Show the Purple Explosion. Sure, Purple Explosion was a fan favorite, I have to say. This is Purple Explosion. So I had some purple, this one's called Purple Explosion 2, because I did have Purple Explosion already released, but I felt like we needed more purple paper, and the original doesn't have landscape. So I wanted something with landscape. So this one has 40 pages of purple paper, believe it or not. So all of these pages are like purple inspired, beautiful paper. And I made sure we didn't repeat anything, because it starts to get hard when you release a lot of stuff. You have to go back and look at stuff. So that's it, 40 pages of Purple Explosion. Hi, Diva. Yeah, I do have to find some time to use that as well, but I do want to kind of finish that. I showed you guys that. And then Fairy Garden, which I released, I definitely want to use. So let me look at July and kind of think what I want to do here. So I have a weekend. We can technically do a week with that. Why don't we do a week? So I have this week with that weekend, this week with that weekend. So we would start the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. This would be 10th. Yeah. And then 11, 12. Yep. So we can do the 13th. Purple's your favorite? Yep. Purple Explosion came out last week, I believe. So really cute paper. I'm in love with this like butterfly stuff. Oh my God. So splitting your screen is easy. If you're new, I do it all the time. But I like to kind of go over it, because I always feel like I get these comments in my videos, or people will DM me to ask me. All you do is swipe up from the bottom, and then grab it and let go to the side. And I'm sorry that you can hear my washer and dryer going, but I was in the hospital for a week with my daughter, and I had, like, no lie, 12 loads of laundry waiting for me. So I've been washing clothes all day. Let's open up the Fairy Garden on this side so I can close it here. And then let's pick a paper. And I think I want to pick that dark one, believe it or not, and use I want to use that one that we were using, that I put this one, that I put the wings on her. So copy page, and then we bring it over here and paste it. Yeah, she had an allergic reaction. Like, it was awful. Her face blew up. It was swollen. Her eyes were swollen shut. Scariest shit I've seen, honestly. I was so scared. I was like, why is this child blowing up like that? If you guys remember, I was on live with you guys, and I was telling my mom that she wasn't feeling too well. Well, the very next day, we were in the ER. And then they sent her home with antibiotics. I had to go back the next day. And then they hospitalized her. Freaking scary stuff. So I'm going to give her wings. I know. You remember her not feeling well? Yeah, exactly. Her eczema. Can you believe that? She had an allergic reaction to her own eczema. I was so confused. I was like, what is happening? I don't get it. That's what I said. So it turns out, like, if you have eczema and there's like a bacteria or anything like viral, it can affect your eczema. It's crazy. I want to get the mushrooms and I want to use these guys. And I'm going to change this to images so I can grab them. In split screen, when you're using split screen, it's so much easier to just kind of take your stickers and bring them over. You are definitely welcome to use the copy paste, but honestly, I almost want to leave this one here. She's in the light. But honestly, dragging with your lasso is so much easier. So I'm going to leave these here, and I do need to turn my images on, otherwise we're going to be here forever. And I'm going to bring them down, and then I'm just going to take this one here and duplicate it because I only did 4 colors. I'm just going to bring it down a tad bit. And you know what I'm going to do? I think we did this in the Halloween stuff, but I'm going to use the moon to put the month up here. If I remember correctly, I remember doing this in one of the Halloween spreads I did. And I'm just going to take my letters and just write June. And then I'll center it, and it should look cute. If I remember correctly, I remember it looking cute. Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, thank you so much, JB. Thank you so much. I appreciate that because a lot of thought goes into these. Sometimes I cheat and I take your ideas that you guys give me and I make them and they come out gorgeous. But every now and then, oh, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday on these. That's what I didn't do. So you know what I'm gonna, this is July. Sorry. You know what I'm gonna do? That's gonna be the freebie then. I'm gonna create them and then I'm gonna give it to you guys as a freebie. Give me 1 second. Let me create them really, really quick. It should take me like 2 seconds to pull it up and create it really, really quick. Let me find it, and then let me just add these in. I don't know why I didn't do it. Give me a second. You like that? Yeah, like I was telling the girls, I know why I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I don't need to. I could use these ones instead. That's what it is. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, why didn't I do the days of the week? That's what it is. They can go bye-bye. I did them here. Okay, now we're talking. I just need to kind of make them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to have them twice. That's why I didn't do it. I was going to say, I was like, wait a minute. Why didn't I do it? I might change this style up a little bit. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. Okay, we're in business. We are in business. How do we like that? That's cute, right? So without you, we'll be fine. Oh, my pride is all up. Let me get the L for July. Here with me, you had a home. Okay, obsessed. Obsessed. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, I love that. And the only problem is that the paper is so pretty, I don't want to touch it. It's like, what do I put on here because it's too pretty? I don't want to touch it. Ay, ay, ay. That's the only problem. Let's get the date dots while I think about what to put on here because I don't want to touch it. All right. Like, it's pretty as it is. I can literally leave it just like that and it would be pretty. So 13th through the 17th is what we're working with. So I can grab these date dots here. And then I can put it Can you show an example of junk journaling? Yes, but my junk journaling isn't with this style. And honestly, I haven't updated that in a while, but I'll show you one that I've done. Hold on. Where is my notebook? My journal. The way that I junk journal is a little weird. It's not wrong, it's not right. But the paper that I release should make it easier. This is my version of junk journaling. When I go on vacation or when I take trips, I'm supposed to come back and do something. So this was our trip in 2024. I went with my whole family basically to Punta Cana in DR. And I just did like my favorite pictures and put them on here. This is another example. Mom came here, trip to New York. So we just had like a bunch of different little things we did together. So I put a little bit of, you know, everything that we did. We went to a baseball game. We went to a museum. So I just kind of did that. And then I'll put like the date of when it happened. Here's another one. This was Mom's birthday surprise. We went to Puerto Rico to surprise her. She had no idea I was coming. So I took my favorite pictures, put them there. This was a game that I went to with my husband and his best friend and my best friend. And we basically just had tickets in a suite. And I thought that was cool. So I kind of did some pictures and stuff. And then here's New Year's. So since New Year's, I haven't done anything. Oh, no, I did January. But this is 25, though. I think that's it. This was one that I was supposed to do. And then sometimes I'll write in it. Like, how am I feeling? Yeah, this is more scrap keeping and memory keeping. But I will do like junk journaling style dailies and weeklies. That I will do. So this is kind of like just like a bunch of photos and memories and stuff. So that's kind of like my version of how I use my journal. But I do know that I've seen, and I can't remember who does the junk journaling. I have to, when I see her stuff again, I'll repost it and tell her to send me one so I can give you an example. You're welcome. But this paper is for that. Or I should say it's kind of to give you the feeling that you're junk journaling. So yeah, I think, let me think. I think Paris and, let me look through my daily really quick. Why can't I go? See, this is more junk journaling. Because you put like little stickers like this over stuff, and you have like stuff kind of overlapping, a lot of like stickers. This is more like your junk journal style. I knew if I went back to January, this is another one, more junk journaling style. This is a sticker. You just kind of like throw it all together. That's kind of more of it. This is when I released the winter junk journal stuff. So this is it. This is the style. You're going to see like a lot of like, you know, images that are not like perfect. And you get buttons and like little pieces of fabric everywhere. All of these are stickers, by the way. Little buttons and stuff. So that's a good example. That's a good example. Thanks for the question, by the way. Sometimes I forget some of the stuff that we do. Okay, so this is so pretty. I almost don't want to touch it. I said that already, but I'm standing by it. I don't want to touch it. But what we can do is put a couple cute things in here. This, I can make it look like it's coming. I'm going to crop the bottom. Wait. And just use this top part. So I can make it look like it's coming down from the tree. Just to give it a little bit more light there. Okay, I like that. I like that. I don't want to do anything else. I was going to put like a little place for notes or for like a to-do list, but I don't want to do it. Do you guys want the note section there? Yes or no? I will put it if you guys want it. Oh, my dryer's done. I could do that. And then just do the to-do on there. Hi, Maria. I feel like that doesn't take too much off of the page. You guys can still use the page. What do you guys think? Leave it or take it out? That looks good? Yeah, something small. Just a little cutesy to-do list. That's it. Okay, let's go full screen so you guys can see the whole shebang. What do you guys think? Oh, I love it. I love it. Right? It doesn't take away from the design, I think, because I used a small one. Giving her wings is like, I'm so happy I put wings in that pack. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. It is pretty, right? Oh, I love it. 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 Okay, let me fix this. Hold on a second. I'm going to move this down. And I'm going to bring it to the front. I'm going to bring this back down a little. This one I want to move. There we go. There it is. Thank you. Glow in the dark, kind of. Yes, exactly. Like enchanted, you know? Love it. Love, love, love. Okay, so we did all the way up to the 17th. Obsessed, 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 obsessed. I want to do, let's do a weekend. Let me see something. Let's do a weekend in landscape. And then I'll move to like planning this week. And the week that the weekend that I want to do, because I saw someone use it. Was it you, Delilah? Did you just post something in strawberries? I was scrolling through TikTok right before I came on. Someone posted something in strawberries. And I was like, ooh, I need to do something with, okay, it was you. So I'm going to grab the strawberry pack, which is also a really cute pack. So it's called Strawberry Harvest. I came out with this a couple weeks ago. It's been, I don't even know, maybe a month or two already. If you buy the pack and you don't see these guys, I added them in here. These were a freebie that I did because someone asked me for gnomes that had strawberries on them. And I quickly did them on the live, and then I put them in my you-know-where for the freebie. So if you buy this pack now, you won't see this page, but you can always message me and I'll send it to you. If you don't have them, you can send me a message and I'll send it your way. I want to use this striped paper, believe it or not. And like I said, you guys, we're running a 40% until tonight. And we're going to do a weekend. So let's see what we end up with here. What do I want to do? Let me think. I think I want to use this one. And this one. Oh no, the dryer's still going. That was the washer that finished up. Okay, so we have our section for Saturday and our section for Sunday. Everything you see me use, guys, is directly from my SHOP. It's in my BIO. Yeah, this pack is a cutie. This pack is cutesy. I've used it a couple times on live, but every now and then I'll get inspired. I saw Delilah do something with strawberries and I was like, ooh, I think I'm gonna pull my strawberry pack out. But I think what I'm gonna do, you guys, let me see something. I also have this cute pack. It's called Picnic Time. And let me see, because I feel like I could make something here. Where did it go? Do I do it that way? Let me think. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crop this. I don't do this often on live, guys, but don't be afraid to take your stickers and crop them and turn them into something else. I mean, how cute is that? I wanted like a little picnic. Let me go back to Strawberry Harvest. And I'm going to put, what is this? I'm going to put like this cute little basket of strawberries on here. I mean, come on. That's so cute. I'm thinking, I want to know, not a notes. What do you, ooh, I forgot that this was in here. I forgot this was in here. If you've never seen me use these before, this is so you can create your own notebook. So this one's created for you. This is a sticker. You can't like mess with it or modify it. But what you can do is you can take, for instance, this one, this piece of paper almost, kind of like make it into whatever size you want, right? And then what you can do is you can take this like transparent piece of paper and put it over it, or you can do white, whatever. And then what you do is you take the little binder rings that I gave you with this and you put it right there in the middle to give it that like illusion of a notebook. Make it a little wider. And how cute is that? That's super cute. And then I'm going to keep going because there's food on here. And I'm going to put like a strawberry pie right there. Cute. And of course I'm going to use this. I love it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So now I have basically 2 sections that I can use for literally whatever I want. Ooh, should I put the bike over here? Yes. I'm going to put the bike there. What else do I got in here that I can use? Oh, we're working with 1819. Let me bring those guys over. What the freaky freak? 1819. Hello? I just updated GoodNotes. By the way, there was an update. Before I came live, I saw there was an update. So if you haven't updated your GoodNotes, you can do so. There was an update in there. Okay, so now we have those. Yes, there's no discount code today. I always have a discount code. It's Shop VIP. That'll get you 20%. But the sale that I'm running right now will get you more. You'll get 40% with the sale I have going on. I'm going to use these letters for July. How cute. And then I need a Y. Hi, Lena. You grab strawberries to snack on. Are you dipping them in Nutella? And then I want to use, where did it go? Am I missing a page in here? Huh. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Huh, okay. I don't know where it went. But I'm going to go to scripts. And I'm going to do the daily planner scripts. No, this is not going to work. I need to do a script pack that has all of the... That's what I need to do. Picnic time? No. Which one of my packs has green letters? Or labels? Is it this one? I could do this actually. Tab 3. Can we see it though? No. You know what? Instead of this, I'm gonna go to the rounded labels because those are cute. Rounded labels. I have a couple versions. Fall is like fall colors. The everyday one, you'll have like pretty much all the primary colors. Or I could use brain dump stickers. I could do that too. Ooh, brain dump maybe? Let me see something because I remembered this. I remembered I have pink ones in here. Ha! Okay. I'm gonna stretch it and make it fit in here. And then I'm gonna make sure that this is in the front. Like that. Could you make more list stickers that look tea stained and vintage? Oh yeah, sure. Hola, Olga, llegaste. How are you? Mom, can you put that on the list for me? List stickers. You can just put tea stained list stickers. Do you mind? Do you mind? You should be up in my bed. And I'm going to move that to the front. Okay, that is exactly what I wanted to do. Let me go back to Strawberry Harvest so we can finish this up. You know, you know, you know, you know. And now it's just deco time, honestly. Oh my God, it's so cute. Let me see if there's anything else I want to throw on here. This is adorable. It is. It actually is. I'm going to have to agree. Hold on, let me catch up on my messages. Will this complete July pack be available after the live? Let me see. 17, 18. Let me see how many more I have to do. Hold on, let me tell you. So I'm a little bit further than halfway through the month. 17, 18. Why? This is wrong. Something's off. 13. '13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It should have been 18, 19. I almost messed this up. I'm glad I looked back. So 18, 19. So I'm almost I'm almost towards the end here. So I technically just need 2 weeklies and a weekend to be done. What time is it? 9:24. It's possible. It's possible. But I'm going to say no. The only reason is because every time I create it in GoodNotes, I have to go back and do it in Noteful as well. I'm sorry, when I create it in GoodNotes, I have to go in and also create it in Noteful because I have Noteful girlies. And I still have to complete a landscape version of this. So I'm going to say probably Monday or Tuesday I'll release it. Like being more realistic. But sometimes I come off of live and I'm in the mood to do more and I'll finish. Yes, and I need the landscape. Yep, I do. Which I'm kind of debating what I should do it in. What should I do the landscape monthly for this one? I feel like I definitely included a little bit of everything because obviously like 4th of July. You're so sweet, friend, that you make them for both. No. Oh, girl, trust me. There was a point in time where you couldn't tap and drag to Noteful. You had to copy paste. And I was contemplating my life at that time. But they brought it back, so I'm okay. I'm okay. But I almost had a heart attack when I couldn't move things into Noteful. Angie, you know exactly what time frame I'm talking about because I was ready to throw this whole thing out the window. I think we're done, honestly. What do you guys think? I feel like it's complete. Maybe a little something, something. Do I want more strawberries, though? I don't want any of that. No, 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 no. No. maybe these strawberries here in this corner. That's it. She's completed. Right? Oh, it's cute. I still need to put the 19 though. Let me grab the 19 before I go forgetting. The 19th is missing. We need to grab it before I forget altogether. How cute is that? All right, officially completed. That's the weekend. That's the weekend spread. So we did this one in the new fairy garden stuff, and then we did this. Kayla, me either. Me either. But every now and then, especially like if I need a lot of room for stuff, I do them just because it just gives you more. There's a new fairy garden pack. Yes, where have you been, girl? That came out today and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. You want to see it really quick? It's 70 pages, Olga. So get ready. It's this one here on my right. Yeah, I went crazy. I was stuck in the hospital board and I was trying not to wake my daughter up. So I was wearing my headphones and just planning. I mean, not planning, but creating. So this is it. I should have put it in the name. It's kind of junk journal-y a little bit. So this is it. And then you have tons and tons of paper. The paper's gorgeous. I'm not even saying it because I did it, but it's gorgeous. And then I did landscape paper. Let me not go too fast because Dragonfly will hit me. I was dying when I woke up to that comment, Dragon, by the way. I was like, she's right. It is kind of fast. But Etsy will, like, not let me post a video if it's too long. I have to keep it within whatever seconds, 15 or 20 seconds, whatever. So this is it. It's gorgeous. Okay, so we did the weekend. I'm feeling like, thank you. Like, I kind of want to tackle this monster and do a landscape monthly, but I'm kind of like, what should I do it in? Should I use the new purple explosion paper and do it with that? Or should we use, I have so many cute stuff that came out recently. I don't even know what to pick. Purple, okay, it looks like we have some purple girlies in this chat. I know we did, but let's find out how purple you are. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I almost feel like we should do butterflies. I haven't done butterfly stuff. Should we do these butterflies? Ooh, you know what, too? That's pretty. Everything is pretty. Butterflies? Okay, so which one? 1 or 2? 1, 2. One or two? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. All right, we're going with 2. probably the right choice since it's a monthly. I'm probably going to cover most of the paper. So it's probably the right choice. All right, I'm in the mood for this. Let's see how I do, because this is like from scratch. There's no sticker pack that, hey Rose, there's no sticker pack that goes with this paper specifically. So we almost have to think outside the box, which you guys know, I love me a challenge. So I'm going to go in and find the grids. So if you're in my SHOP, there's a couple of different grids that I have. I have ones that have backgrounds and ones without. This is the kind of paper you use the ones without. And there's 5 weeks. I know that because I just did the Simply Weekly between folding laundry. So I'm going to use this purple because why not? Why freaking not? And I'm going to stretch it out. And then I have to go searching to see what can I use with this. Let me see something. I have, no, it's spring. Spring, summer. Date dots. Ha! And just like that, this matches. Okay. Hi, Rose. How are you, honey? Ooh, you know what? This is going to be very different because I'm also going to have to use the alphabet letters. Ha, look at that. We're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere. So see, you don't have to have a pack to make it happen. You can just use whatever paper and get inspired, and then hopefully you have a couple things that match and you just go with it. Don't be afraid to just take the challenge. We're going to do kind of just from scratch. I'm using the paper as my inspiration. And I remembered I have those pretty date. Oops, I forgot. This I'm going to lock. If you don't lock some of your images, what are you doing? That's a great feature. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm going to put the W for Wednesday. Makes me want to say that's a little big compared to the other ones. There we go. And then F for Friday. And by the way, when I convert this to Noteful, I have to unlock everything that I locked to be able to move it. That's so much fun. So much fun. Okay. Fairy Garden. I'm gonna leave that there for a minute because I'm gonna use Fairy Garden for my daily tomorrow for sure. I know that for a fact. And then these date dots are gonna be it. These date dots are gonna be it. So Wednesday is the 1st. I'm gonna bring them all over. And if you don't have butterfly date dots, that's fine. Use little circles, whatever you want. You can even write them in. That sounds annoying, but write them in. Oh, you know what I have? I have something else for this. I have to find it, but I think it's called Spring Summer Deco. And there's some butterfly stuff in there that I can use to decorate. I'm actually liking this because I don't think I've ever done a butterfly monthly. These date dots, you'll find them. The pack is called Spring Summer Date Dots. This was last year's release. I'm loving this so much. We're almost at the end here. 30 and 31 falls on a Friday. Perfection. How cute is that? Right? A lot of times you don't, but for some reason this is working. For some reason it's working. I think it's called Spring Summer Deco, or it's Spring Deco. Is it Spring Deco? No, Spring Deco is this year's stuff. It's St. Patty's Deco Xmas Spring. It is Spring Summer Deco. It's this pack that had a little bit of everything. I believe I did butterflies in here. Bingo. Bingo. How cute is this? I have an idea, you guys. I'm going to put this behind the letters and see what that looks like. Oh, I like it. Back, duplicate. Back, duplicate. Back, and keep going. Mommy, tell Eduardo thank you. I was able to make the rice without the sauce. It came out good. Me harté de arroz con pollo. How cute is that? That's what I was thinking, Brenda. She said, give me some grass at the bottom. I swear to God, sometimes you read my mind. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is good. I might have to use this as my monthly. I don't do landscape on my planner, but I might have to use this one, at least somewhere. This is gorgeous. How do you like that? Now at TikTok would let me type what I'm actually trying and not mix it up. I'd be okay. Girl, you and me both. And if it stopped giving me violations for even just existing, I would be happy. Sometimes I get them for just existing. Didn't even do anything. Sometimes I get them without even starting the live. Like I haven't even talked yet. And I'm like, okay, well, that's annoying. I'm starting to feel someone's doing it on purpose. Okay. That, butterflies are my favorite, but that right there, my friends, this is gorgeous. I'm going to make this a tad bit smaller because it's bothering me that it's coming. Oh, that's fine. That I don't see like the whole wing. It's bothering me. Okay, and now I just have to move them. a tad bit. Whining and move that down, and I feel like this needs to move over a little bit. Okay, we got it. I love it. I'm glad you guys gave me that challenge and said do purple, because that I would have never thought to do on my own. But it looks so good. That, my friends, is how you create a monthly, just like from scratch. You grab the paper, you use one of my transparent grids, and then you just keep going. You keep going until it's complete. It's beautiful. So we have the portrait, we have the landscape, and then we have everything up to the 19th. So cute. Okay, let's move into some planning for this week so that I'm not stranded. I want to do at least a daily for both Monday and Tuesday. And then I'll probably stop there, depending on what we have left and how much time I have left. So let's pull out the fairy garden again, because I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm obsessed. And after seeing all the spreads you guys did, I'm like, okay, I want to play with it. Here, is this Good Notes? This is Good Notes, Christy. It's Good Notes. I'm using Good Notes on my iPad mini, and we're doing spreads. Right now, I'm about to do one for tomorrow, for Monday. And it's going to be something simple. The problem is all the paper is pretty. So all the paper is pretty. So you can't go wrong. You really can't. I think I like this one. If you just joined, okay, I feel like such a boomer. My daughter says I can't figure it all out. Really? All you have to do is watch me. You can ask the girls. I'm not saying it to toot my own horn, but simple is like the best way to go. Start simple. Did you just start, or do you have like stickers and stuff? Hubby said mine was too busy, but I'm ignoring him. Yours is definitely not too busy. It's like enchanted. Like I look at yours and I'm like, okay, I want to be in this story. Someone please give me, the letters to read that goes with what's happening in here before I start writing my own story. You're going to laugh. I got it going like 2 months again and have done nothing because I felt overwhelmed. Okay, how did you start? How did you start? Because this is the mistake a lot of new digital planners make. You see me on live or even some of the stuff the other girls post and stuff, and you're like, "Ooh, okay, perfect. I'm gonna do this." You downloaded the app and that's it. So, do you have stickers or no? Not really. Because there's two ways to do it. Let me give you 2 easy ways to start digital planning. The first easy way, and this is Noteful, but don't get confused. I have this available. It's a PDF. So when you download it, you can download it right directly into GoodNotes or Noteful. I have it as a PDF format. This is called Simply Weekly. I stand by my Simply Weeklies. They're one of the best things that you can use when you're starting. You click on the planner, or you could just turn the page. I just thought it was cool to press. In GoodNotes, all you do is press it like that one time. Noteful, you kind of have to leave your finger on it. And what it is, it'll give you the whole month. So you can kind of pencil in whatever you have going on. Keep it simple, okay? Monthly goal, and brain dump your month. If you're going on a vacation, if you're, if you have to figure out where your kids are staying, if you are taking a trip, whatever it is, you just brain dump your stuff. You write that in. Then you can do your weekly planning. So every week of the month, I give you a spread that looks just like this. And all you're going to come in here and do, and you get a glimpse of the month. So you can do something that I do is, what I love doing is whatever week I'm in, I like to highlight it. So hold on a second. This highlighter's way too fat. So I'll come in here and I'll highlight the week I'm in. That's terrible. I need to go get my glasses. Okay, that's better. So I'll highlight the week I'm in, right? So then I pencil in all the stuff going on for the week, and I'll do my weekly task, my shopping list, and the goal for the week, and then my schedule. And then I have a to-dos list. I'll put it all in here, okay? You have all the weeks of the month are like that. Then the nice thing is I give you a budget section, because a lot of the girlies are just budget planners, okay? They just budget, but this gives you like a good starting point. So you basically use these to kind of put in your budget goal, what month it is. You put your income in, your bills, fixed expenses, other expenses, and then you can recap your month. You get a savings tracker, and then you also get budget notes. So whatever you want to do with that. And then last but not least, you get a note section. And the note section, you can repeat as many times as you want, because every time you pull the page, and that works in both Noteful and GoodNotes, you get extras. So you'll have all these pages, and they're all going to be hyperlinked. By the way, this whole notebook is hyperlinked. So if I want to flip from this page to week 2, I just have to tap it, and I go right back to week 2. Okay? That's one way to get started. The nice thing is I also give you stickers, like a sticker sheet, and normally it'll be in the same theme as whatever I do the Simply Weekly. So I did watermelon. Cool. So what you can do is to start practicing, right? You're going to grab, oops, it's not what I wanted. I need to get my lasso. You're going to grab the date dots, and you're going to copy them, or if you're in split screen, you can move them over, and you're going to practice. You're going to go back to the home screen. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And I keep, okay. And then you're going to paste them here, and you're going to practice using the stickers, okay? You're going to take the stickers, and you are going to cover the dates. That's how you're going to get used to being able to maneuver the stickers and put them where you want. Now, in the beginning, after you put them somewhere, you might want to lock it. So GoodNotes has a feature, so does this guy, Noteful, where you can, where's the lock? Did they take it out of here? Link, save, arrange. Oh, I didn't have it layered. It doesn't matter. Angie, where did my lock button go? Cut, copy, duplicate, delete, resize, style, crop. I don't see it. Did they take it out? Anyway, in GoodNotes, if you want to lock anything, you just tap it and then hit the 3 dots and you lock that image. So you might want to lock a couple things when you do it, because the last thing you want is when you're moving stuff around. See how that one sticker stayed there? Because I locked it. You'll be able to move things without having to worry about it. So you're going to literally take the date dots and play with them and cover them up. And now this just became so much cuter just because I added a couple date dots. So you're going to do that, right? Bring them over and just kind of cover the date dots that were there before, just like this. Okay. And then you also get a couple more stickers. You can take like this 4th of July sticker, for instance. I'm going to copy it. And then maybe you put it on the 4th of July. And you do that. So you're going to make it your own. Okay. Yes, you can unlock too. So if you're in GoodNotes, like this is locked. See how the lock button is there? I can literally just tap it and it unlocks itself. So that's how you practice. So this is Simply Weekly. Another thing that you can do to practice is you can use, let me see something. Okay. You can use something that I do that is called July, Ready to Plan. So I'm going to show you June because July isn't complete, so you can kind of get an idea. So July Ready to Plan. I'm sorry, June. June Ready to Plan looks like this. And if this is what you want to turn into as far as like digital planning, can you make a happy 250th, 40th of July sticker? Can you make a happy 250th? Why is this thing wanting me to add products? I guess if I keep it, you know what? I'm going to put this on there. Sorry guys, this thing is being annoying. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this thing just told me to add products to keep the live, so I just did it. Happy 250th and 44th of July stickers. I have 4th of July stickers already. It's called July 4th Deco, I believe. We do love TikTok Shop. We love it. So back to this. June Ready to Plan. And what it is you get a portrait, a landscape of the full month. And you can take these, copy them, and put them anywhere in your notebook that you wish. Okay? Then you have a mini calendar, which I do all the time. And then I give you every weekend and week of the month in different themes. So if this is the type of planner you're looking to become, then I suggest using the ones that are already done for you, because you can come in here and lock all the stickers that you want and then use them and write on them. So you get every week and every weekend, and pretty much I always throw in a couple of dailies that I have lying around. Sometimes they were freebies that I gave out, and I'll throw them in there. So that's the other way to start. This way, your planner looks cute and you don't get frustrated, because that used to happen to me. In the beginning, it was like, well, my planner doesn't look like the planner I'm seeing or that I'm looking at or that I saw on TikTok, and now I'm upset because I don't want to do anything. But the more you watch, honestly, the more you'll start to get the gist of it. America 250 years old. Got it. So I do have, it's called 4th of July. I have two packs that have 4th of July in them. So July, 4th of July deco. So this one was exclusively about 4th of July. So you get like all of these stickers in there. It's very Americana, but I can always do a 250th sticker and send it to you guys. That's fine. Or put it in the you know where as a freebie. So this one, that's the newest one. But then I also had summer holidays that I released last year. And it also has 4th of July stuff in there. This one has like all the summer holidays though. So both of them, you'll be able to find some stuff. Yep, so 4th of July deco is the newest. Yes, I'll show you. Let me show you because I can't say it. Okay, so after every single one of my lives, I send out freebies. I post them in a specific location. I'm going to show you where that is. And you can go in there and download them. So for example, the last time I was live, let me see, what did I do? The last time I was live, I'll show you what I gave out as a freebie. No, it's not in here. It's in here. The last time I was live, what did I give out? It was this. Wasn't it, guys? It was this, wasn't it? It's still in there, by the way. So if you want it, you can grab it. I take it down when I'm done. Okay, so this is the you-know-where. So that's the location. You have to go there on browser, not on your app, like not on your phone. Like on Safari on your phone, it won't work. Go on like browser, okay? And you're gonna go to freebies here. And then if you scroll down, this right now says Monday night freebie because last time I was live, it was a Monday. So this is gonna change to Sunday night freebie, and then you'll be able to download. And all you do is tap it and it takes you, and then you just hit this guy here and you're able to download it, and then it'll ask you if you want it right into GoodNotes, and then boom, this thing will come up and you'll be able to have it. You can use all the stickers, reuse it, whatever you want to do. So when I say the you know where, that's what I mean. It's available into my next live. So for example, if I go live today, or I am live today, if I come live again, let's say on Wednesday I take it down and replace it. So I just leave it there until my next live. It just makes it easier because I can't remember to take it down. You're very welcome. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. Okay, so what did I do? I added that somewhere. Oh, I know what I did. I added it to the July Ready to Plan. But that's not what I want to do because it's not going into July. Delete page. I want it in here. In this freebie section. Don't ask why I have that piece of paper there. I'm just going to take it out. So I'm going to do that again. So copy, 3 dots, copy page, paste. Boom. And now I'm going to use the stickers from this pack. Let's make this cutesy, shall we? All right, so I want to show you guys how this works. This is a perfect example, by the way, because there's a lot of mushrooms in here. So I'm thinking we can use the mushrooms. I'm going to move them up. Okay. And then for that, I am going to use these rounded labels that I did. So I'm going to show you guys how they work. You move them like this and they fit perfectly in the stem. And then afternoon. And I almost feel like it's not big enough. Is it me? Let's see. There we go. It's a little bit bigger. I believe it. I saw the same color. I couldn't figure out what the creator was thinking. Huh? I missed that. It's extremely hard to find good Canadian digital stickers, if you can believe. Canadian stickers, like for Canada, like actual like Canada flag type thing. What are Canadian stickers? If we miss the live, I was putting them all on my MeTube channel. You know what my MeTube is? I'll write it for you. I don't say this word, I say MeTube. But I feel like nobody was really watching them. If you guys want them back in the MeTube, let me know. I don't have a problem downloading the live. TikTok lets me do it. I can always download the live and put it in there. So I have a MeTube, and I have a ton of my lives on there. You do go back? Okay. I'll start putting them on. Mom, remind me when I start chit-chatting with you after the live, can you just remind me to upload it? It's in the link in my bio. If you go to my bio, I have it linked there. You're welcome. Ma, can you go in real quick and check what Cece sent us and tell me if it's a bag that I want so I can go and buy it? Or tell me what bag it is. Okay, let's do this. So morning, afternoon, and then for this one, I really just want like a to-do list. If you guys know, I've been on a funk and I've been doing like all these to-do lists. I'm gonna use these little guys up here. And I'm gonna use the tag and do it for Monday there. How cute is that? Okay, and then I'm gonna use something for my notes. Maybe this one. Not notes, for my to-do list. Now, I could go bigger if I wanted to, but because the paper's so pretty, I'm just gonna zoom in and make it work. I'll just zoom in and make my to-do list like that because I want to make it pretty. Yes, my June Ready to Plan is already in. They're so cute, right? I love, 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 love this theme. I've had this theme on my list, I want to say for a year, but it's not easy to get inspired and like create all this stuff sometimes when you're like busy, busy, busy. And I'm one of those people, like if I'm not in the mood for something, I just won't do it. I have to be in the mood. And I think just sitting in that hospital and being like bored, I was like, you know what? Today's a day. Today is the day. Speedy 30, what color? Oh, well, yeah. And you know how and sometimes you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again sometimes too. So like you want to make sure like when you're doing stuff, because some things you have to repeat. Like I feel like a lot of these labels I do over and over and over and over again. It's a lot that goes into it. And then if you're using the same creating software or whatever you want to call it, software that other people are using, you don't want to be like another one using the same stuff. So that's another reason why sometimes it takes me longer, because I'll have an idea and then I'll see someone else have it. And I'm like, damn it, now I have to cross that off the list and kind of start over and try and think outside the box. Black. Is it the Ultra? That's okay. I don't want it anyway. You don't have to answer me. If she had a multi-pass, I would be all over that. But, and then I want to use a fairy. She's so pretty. Okay, that is cute. I'm going to use the letters in this. Hopefully I can see them. I have a feeling if I put them here, I'll be able to see them though. So June for this. Can you see it there? Or should we do this? Okay, that's different. I think I like it on the tree. What do you guys think? Yes, I need a date dot. What do you guys think though? Doesn't that look cute? Yes, it's out now. Fairy Garden. It's out. It's out, it's out, it's out. 70 pages. I went a little cray-cray. Telling you I was bored. And then what's Monday? The 5th. Monday's the 15th already? Oh my God. I'm going to put that one there. Okay. That is cute. Is it too busy? I don't know if I like them. I'm asking you guys if it's too busy, but you guys know, like, I don't care. I'm like, I really don't. Okay. That is so cute. Olga, see, but sometimes I get attacked and I feel like I just don't want to give you guys the same thing because I know some of you guys buy from other creators and we're all using the same software, and I swear sometimes I don't, it just happens. I don't do it on purpose. If I'm thinking of, I don't know, fairies, and I go in and someone else thought about it a week or a day or whatever before I did, and they put it out, it's like, it's just not even worth it. So what I've been doing lately is I've been going elsewhere to create my stuff. This way I'm not repeating the same stuff. Christy, I have a ton of fall and Christmas stuff. Has anyone in here used glass screen protector from WW? No. But that's also, I don't know. It's a no, but I don't think so because I have used the protectors. I have them in my Schmamajon storefront, which is also linked in my bio. So the one that I have linked in there is the one I've used. What do you think? Thank you, Olga. I appreciate it. That's true. I do have a right to do it. Pero pa que no jodan, I go elsewhere and I create my stuff elsewhere. Pa que no jodan. Because I try to keep Sophia contained. Because I can go from Carmen to Sophia in a hot minute. And when Sophia gets mad, it could be a problem. I think she's done, honestly. I'm trying to look to see what else I want to put on here, but I think this is done. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, you guys, that's gorgeous. Mom, relax. They're the ones that should be scared, not me. I go from Carmen to Sophia, and then I turn into a lawyer. That is so cute. We like the spicy energy. Girl, you should have seen me at the hospital. I was so mad. They transferred her to from one hospital to another, trying to figure out what the heck it is she had. And when she got there, she asked for water. And they were like, oh, we have to check your record to make sure that you can eat because we don't know if the doctor wants to run tests. An hour goes by. The poor girl is parched. It's 95 degrees out. They took her out in an ambulance, okay? She had to ride the ambulance with no water. And I'm like, all right, it's been an hour. So we tell them again. It's like, oh, when you get a chance, please, some water. Another hour goes by. She still doesn't have water. At this point, they already checked her thing. I was so like over it. I was like, I went through the nurse's station. I grabbed her water. They were like, oh, you're not supposed to be in there. I'm like, you're right, I'm not. But because you guys are not getting the girl water, then that's why I'm in here. So if you wanted not to see me in here, you would have gotten her some water. I was fuming. I was fuming. And then they forgot her dinner. After, even though she ordered it, they forgot her dinner. I'm like, well, somebody's going to go down and cook her some fucking baked chicken nuggets and mac and cheese, or I'm going to fucking run down the hallway naked. So somebody better figure it the fuck out, or I'm going to lose my shit. There was another planner girl on here the other day talking about other digital creators. I said, oh, we don't do that. I definitely wasn't buying from her. Ay, ay, ay. I think I know who you're talking about. Avoid like the plague. Avoid it like the plague. We don't do fake energy over here. This is all authentic and real, guys. So what do we think about Monday? Because I'm obsessed. Mom, don't laugh at my jokes because I keep going. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Don't laugh. I'm going to come off the live and find a nice little note. Like, oh, hi. You heard me talking on my live. You want to meet Sophia? I hate that. The room was for everyone. There is room for everyone. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate it. You guys, I'm obsessed with this. All I'm doing here is staring at it because it's so stinking cute. This is definitely going to go in my planner for tomorrow. I'm actually going to grab it now and go put it in. I missed you guys so much. I'm like, I don't even want to come off live yet. La, la, la. Where is it? I'm going to go here and then jump over to June. And then I'm going to put it right here. Oh, I forgot the mermaids. How did I forget the mermaids? That's another enchanted one, kind of. This spread is super pretty. Okay. I know it's 10, whatever, 15, 16, whatever time it is. Do you guys want to do a Tuesday or do you want to stop? Because I can do another one. I mean, I have to. I kind of have to regardless. The flamingos are cute. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one. Let me go back to close out of this one. Oops, I kind of went finger happy. Where did it go? I closed out of it, didn't I? That's fine. Okay. Close out of this, close out of this, close out of this, close out of this. I was thinking about going to the new drops, and I think I want to use Safari. I used it here, but all right, you guys can choose Safari or the mermaids. More purple. Don't leave us yet. Let's go. Okay, if you're in the mood for purple, I have to pull out an oldie. I'm going to pull out an oldie. Okay. Let me look at the paper we have going on here. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Should we use this? It's very like giving. I love those colors together. This stuff is too easy for me. I kind of want to use this paper. What do you guys think? Are you okay with this? I know you guys said purple, and here I am using something with turquoise, but like it's calling me. Are you guys okay with this paper? Mermaids, mermaids. Wait, are we switching to mermaids or are we doing purple? I actually can do purple background with mermaids on it, because why not? Actually, I can even use this with mermaids. Or do you want more purple? Something like this. Only because if I'm going to use mermaids, I need something with a little bit of like turquoise and green in it. So are we using 2 or 1? The striped one? 1 or 2? 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1 it is. I should have just grabbed it. Here we go. 3 dots, copy page. After this one, I gotta go because my sick child is asking me for chocolate chip cookies. And then we're gonna go to the mermaid stuff. So I have 2 different mermaids. I have Mermaids Make Waves, that's from last year, and then I have Mermaid Junk. Obsessed. If you guys didn't see this release, this was maybe 2 weeks ago. Also a junk journaling pack. Super obsessed with this. Oh my God, I have an idea. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull the iPad. Pull the iPads out. You guys know how I love to use these. And then I'm going to get something in this like seafoam color, kind of, sort of. And then I have an idea. I was thinking about bringing this paper and putting it in the background. I don't like it. It doesn't match like I thought it did. Okay, let me go back to iPads for a minute. This pack that I'm pulling the iPads from, it's called Transparent Background iPads. You create whatever you kind of want with this. Let's use purple since you guys were like in a purple mood. Let's use this purple one. That goes well. And then what I'm gonna do is go back to the mermaid stuff. Give me a second, I'm gonna do something cutesy. This is cute. This matches more. Which one matches more? I think maybe this one. They're both super close, but how cute is this? And I'm gonna make it fit in the iPad like this, and then I'm gonna send it to the back. Oh, I love that. Okay. And if you wanted to, you could take this and lock it so it stops it from moving around on you. And now I'm going to take, ooh, what am I going to take? Ooh, let's use these. I forgot about these. We're going to use that and the pink one. So this is Tuesday. And this is, someone asked me earlier about junk journaling. This is going to be a junk journal style. So if you're still in here, I can't remember who it was. Get ready, because this is going to be junk journal style. And then I'm going to use, what are we at, 16? I'm going to use this cute date dot. I'm going to put it here so we can see it. Isn't this gorgeous? Girl, I'm not a Pisces, but I love this setup right here. This is speaking to me. Love, love, love the mermaid stuff. Hold on a second. Let me see what else I can use. I think I used her before, so I don't want to repeat it. So I'm going to use this instead. Oh, I forgot she's attached, but that's okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crop her. This might look weird. If I have to cut a little bit more, I will. Okay, that's cute. I'm going to bring her to the front. Just make sure she's overlapping. Super cute. Perfect, right? Okay. Then we have, oh, I could have used the, you know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to use the little bottle instead. Someone turned off my music upstairs. I can't hear it anymore. And then I'm going to use one of these guys for my notes, or my to-do list, I should say. But I don't know if I want this one with lines on it. Let me see if I have another one. Ooh, let's use this one. Okay. There we go. So now we have, for the morning, afternoon, I've been telling you guys, this is kind of like my go-to type of planning, where I just have like morning, afternoon, or like even a top 3, morning top 3, or like today, top 3, some type of that format. I'm going to switch these out because I'm going to do something here. And I'm going to use the purple color. And I don't want to use purple on purple. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this here for today. And then I'm going to take the to-do and put it on this one. You love it already? I'm not even close to being done. We have Nemo. Nemo, right? Yeah, Nemo. So stinking cute. I want a top 3. Let me see. There's a pack called Mark It Up that I'm obsessed with lately. And I've been using it a lot. because it gives you like the simple stickers that you need. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to do back to mermaid junk. I'm going to find something I can use as my little bullet points. Let's see, what do I want to use? I could use this shell. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. So top 3, or you could use the date dots for this, by the way. You could do the date dots with the 1, 2, and 3, but I'm going to use the shells. So top 3, my to-do list. We're ready to go on here. I'm going to bring these pearls over, because why not? I'm obsessed with this spread, bro. This is so cute. I know. I'm just, you know what it is? I was away for a minute. So I'm like inspired. I'm inspired. I'm going to use these cute letters on the side here. And I'm going to write June before I forget. Let me pull this up a little so we have some room here. Okay, I love that. And then to do, I still need something to use for that. But let's see, maybe the fish, this cute little fishy. I'm going to do the fish. I like it. And I like that it has like the white background so it pops. Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. You guys are the bomb. I love hanging out with you guys. It's so much fun. I'm going to unlock this so I can bring it back to the front. And then I'm going to lock it again. So that I can see that. Hold on a second. I want to make it a little smaller. That's too small, isn't it? Is it still too small? Let me see. He should come to the front. Hold on, I'm just messing with it now. This guy should come to the front. Okay, I think we got it now. Oh, adorable. But I need my letters to pop on the front too. So hold on. Front. 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 Oh, I messed this all up, didn't I? Front. All the stuff on the sides I messed up. It's okay. I got it. Front. And then she needs to come to the front as well. There we go. Oh, I see 8K. We need the little turtle in here. This is perfection. Seriously. And then, do we need this guy kind of floating around here? No, I don't like it. Let me see. What else do we have? There's so many stickers in here. Ooh, the seahorse. That's what we need. You guys, this is adorbs. Hey, Liv. This is adorable. Wait, I need to move this to the front also. Front. This is so stinking cute. I can't. Okay. Why does this one keep moving? I thought I moved it to the front. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Wait, the pearls have to come to the front too. I messed that all up when I started moving this stuff. What's this? Why is this front? I think I got it now. There we go. That is cute. Love the colors in the background. And then, of course, we gave you guys more purple with the iPad. I love that pack. That iPad pack, you guys know I'm always touching it. This, I'm obsessed with, though. Obsessed. I don't know which one I like more. I can't choose. Because fairies and butterflies, for me, are almost at the same level. I don't know. They're both so stinking cute. It's hard, right? It's hard to choose. Ay, ay, ay. I know. It's like, what do you choose? I almost want to choose this one, but a part of me is because it's brand new. And this is like my first time playing with this pack. Like, I had an idea of what I wanted to use this pack and what it would look like, but this I've played with already. So I feel like this might be my favorite. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, right? Number one, since it's new. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it. I have to go get some chocolate chip cookies for my daughter. And then, of course, since I'm already getting some chocolate chip cookies for her, I might as well get some for me with a little bit of ice cream. You know. All right, you guys. I'm going to put your freebie in the you-know-where. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for getting me to 11K. That's insane. Oh, I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging out with me. And thanks for all the messages, for so many of you who sent me messages about my daughter. I appreciate you more than you think. Thank you so much.